Welcome to the Generate Nation podcast.
It wouldn't be an intro without a sex noise.
Without a moaning. I think it's important to moan right away. Like,
it's either
off the
moan,
jump.
burp, fart, queef. Something.
If we ever have a female co-host again, probably some queefing.
Maybe. Shout out
or
Wendy.
A female listener. Yeah. Yeah. Wendy's the shit.
Wendy Wayne's fucking in the brains. I'ma go hard till she make me insane. She would suck me dry. I love you.
You're the best.
You know
Wendy.
You know my shout out to one of my siblings.
Okay.
Kind of
nice segue.
Kind of gave a little bit of like a backhanded slap with her words.
Ooh.
I was talking.
We
were having a conversation.
Giving
with,
you crap.
No, my vape, not the vape.
You always drop your fucking vape.
Not the vape.
The vape.
No.
I need the fumes, Daddy.
No.
Give me the fumes, Daddy.
No, my 5% nicotine.
So anyways, your
Sorry.
sister.
Yeah, let me get rid of that voice.
No, I love it. You
so
can't
my
see
sister,
that I'm hard
we were talking to
boner in
I was
sweatpants.
talking to my conservative father, who I love, but my sister had been talking to him about how there's a breadth of information out there that is consumed outside of NBC Nightly News, Fox, and your mainstream media. And she goes,
CNN,
anyone can have a podcast, and she goes, motions over to me. And before she could do it, I was like self-deprecating myself. And I was like, yeah.
Totally.
And she goes,
yeah.
Case in point. And I went, yeah, fuck you. Okay. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful.
It's
and
great.
If
and
you happen to be
listeners
listening to this
and,
episode, I hope you're not judging a book by its cover. Is it recording?
Yeah, man, it's recording.
Are you sure?
Yeah, see, it doesn't just it does. It's alright.
Oh!
It's like, hey, if you're listening,
it goes a dark and then a light.
Take the news off and turn
Yeah.
the volume up and just let's have a good time.
That should be our intro. Noose off, volume up, kick your shoes back, and
Ass
have a nice
back.
time.
Yeah, have a
Ass
nice
back.
time. No
Noose
shoes.
off. Get some
It's more
fucking
like
dicks in your
put
butt.
that shoe down that you were stitching for 4 cents an hour.
Put that gun down or put that noose down. Whatever you gotta do to get through the day. Don't kill yourself today or any day.
Or next day. Yesterday. You time travel back.
Don't kill yourself
Time
yesterday.
travel back so you can convince the avatar of yourself from that day to kill himself.
That's great. You're so depressed that you're like, dude, I'm not even doing it
Yeah, you
today.
regret not doing it earlier?
We're going back to the future, Marty.
To kill myself. But then you realize you can't do it.
You're like,
because you already went this. You have to tell the old person,
You're
the
like,
old version of you.
I gotta go
We
back
gotta go
to
back,
the
Marty,
present
to kill myself in the present.
to tell myself to stop.
Living. Don't go back to night school. Don't go back to night school.
Marty, don't touch your mother there.
Oh my God.
Why did he become Christopher? Could you imagine Christopher Walken as Back to the
Christopher
Future?
Lloyd? Well, they had
Marty.
They made most of it with what's his face up. The guy Eric Stoltz from The Mask. The one with the fucked up face and mask. Like,
really?
He was like, bad face. I mean, a weird face.
You mean the guy that plays
and from Cher. Cher was in it she was the mom, and he was like, he was Marty
That
McFly.
was the original cast.
Yeah, and they're like,
and then
this
they
isn't
recast
funny. And then they got a tired fucking Michael J. Fox because he had to go directly from.
What was he doing
Family
before
Ties, like all day, and then he would shoot at night in Back to the Future. Most of it were night shots.
I forgot he was. He did TV as well. Well, I mean, he did TV after.
Yeah, that's why he was exhausted, and that's why he got Parkinson's. Right? Is that how it works?
It's just you get so tired.
You get so tired.
You're like, I'm so tired, and your body just starts shaking to try and wake you up. They're like, get up, get yourself up, Marty.
You know, if they waited long enough, they didn't need to have him like not become a rock star because he hurt himself in a car accident with needles. They could have just let nature take its course.
He's like, you guys are gonna like this one, and it's like,
and then this time it's just like, blom, blom, blom.
He
just
just starts
plays the horn now.
He starts playing. What if Marty McFly
Can't even play the recorder with Parkinson's, dude? We have to stop Parkinson's, Marty.
It's gonna tear you apart in the year
literally.
1996, and not you.
Yeah.
The actual actor, you.
You're quivering at an impossible rate. Is there something wrong with the gravitational pull? Like, no,
we only got 72 megawatts, Marty.
Do they have Parkinson's in the 50s?
I can't let go of
when
Christopher
was
Walken.
discovered? Yeah.
Parkinson's, I feel like,
Discovered.
was yeah, that's definitely more recent. I feel
Right.
like.
I don't. We're just gonna say it was 83.
Is that what this is gonna sound really stupid. That's not what Lou Gehrig's disease is, right?
No, that's ALS.
ALS. Okay, and that's not AI, and it's not AOL.
It's AOL.
AOL online.
You can get it from cybering.
I got
too much.
ALS from AOL.
I'm surprised I didn't get Parkinson's from cybering too many grown men as a teen.
Cyber
By accident.
What is that? Can you tell me what about
Yes,
cybering?
so cybering is what we know to be sexting now, but it didn't include photos.
You want to cyber?
Yeah, it was like that.
You're gonna cyber
No, you
with
start
me.
off. Here's how it goes. You either you read a private message and go ASL, age, sex, location.
ASL, are you American Sign Language?
Yeah, and they're just like burp burp burp. You can't hear me, but
You're
I'm
like,
doing like.
you're like, oh, I'm gonna be.
Oh my
wait,
God.
I'm waiting all day for this dial-up tone, and you're just
Yeah.
you never hear
You
it.
can't hear. You don't know.
You just
How
see
did you?
the-
You know what was the worst part about being a deaf team in the '90s?
You don't know what AOL sounds like.
You didn't know if your internet was connected.
You
or
also
when it got interrupted.
You also
Your
never
service
know
got
if you got
interrupted.
mail. Be like,
Yeah.
oh, we've got mail. What if instead of that, be, you've got mail.
Yeah, basically.
You've got mail. What new
I
message?
know. Oh my god. Oh, and oh my god. That's good. Oh, so I do have a deaf sex story. It's not for me, but it
nice.
is. You haven't heard.
I
don't even know
it's
if
not
I
for any
sent-
of our deaf listeners because they're
Well,
on
listen,
it.
the transcript that I think I got to figure out how to do.
Oh, that would be great.
no,
I
we
would.
have-
I
it's
would love to see a word
deaf-
for word
They're there. I'll
transcript
find
of
one.
our episodes.
We're gonna email them to the White House
As
and we're going to
incoherent.
get-
Yeah, we're gonna self-incriminate ourselves.
No, they'll launch a
probe.
degenerate coin for us.
It wouldn't be the first probe I've
I
been
know,
in.
right? Ooh, I'm gonna probe right now.
Yeah, fuck them.
So deaf sex. Apparently, there's like a lot of kink within the deaf community.
Oh, there's gotta be.
There's got to be, right?
Because when you lose one of your senses, I feel like you immediately get more
Like,
horny.
yeah, you get like differently horny though.
You're like, oh my god, I want to put this.
If I can't hear "I love you," I'm just gonna assume you want to
I'm gonna
fuck me.
fuck it into you.
I'm assuming that you're gonna hate fucking.
I'm gonna fuck
And I
these
gotta be into it.
words
I'm gonna
into
say
your
I'm gonna be into
uterus.
it. Yes. So essentially, my
I'm
writing partner was.
gonna slap that ass tonight.
Oh man, it's worse than that actually. You're on the right track, but it was way worse. So it was my writing partner's friend, like hooked up with a deaf girl.
Nice.
Yeah, respect, right?
Hell
Good
yeah,
for you.
dog. Way to clap them
hoo, hoo,
cheeks.
hoo, hoo, hoo. Clap them deaf cheeks. Clap them deaf cheeks. College debt. Or whatever. That's a deaf school, right? I don't know if she was from there or what. But
Apparently, there's like a Virginia deaf school on the way out.
there's a Virginia Deaf School. Is this called Virginia Deaf State?
Virginia
VDS.
VDU.
VD. You got
VDU.
I went to VD, Virginia
Yeah,
Deaf.
I went to
I went to
VT.
VD and all I got was VD.
Venereal disease and VD. That's great.
Okay, so basically he was hooking up and then she was like makes this motion, and he's like, what? And she's just like, it's like what? It's like I want fist. I want fist. I want fist. Yeah,
I
no,
want
not
fist.
like that. I mean,
Sorry,
so-
I'm just assuming
no,
that
he was
every
legal.
deaf woman
No,
is
he
like.
was maybe in the early 2000s, deaf
or
women
man,
sounded
I guess,
like
or man.
like fucking DiCaprio and What's Eating Gilbert Grape. It's just like there was no nuance. They all sounded like
What did she mean by she
should've got an
wanted
Oscar.
fist?
What do you
Like she
think?
wanted him to punch her, or she
No,
wanted
like
him to put his
fist
entire
in-
fist.
Yeah, the
Dude,
fist in
no
her
way.
vagina. Yeah.
Have
She
you ever
wanted be
tried
as
to
pu-
put your fist in a vagina?
Do you think I could live with myself if I put a fist somewhere?
I've gone 3 fingers and I feel like I'm fucking tearing a hole in them.
Right. I mean, it's just like, dude, this is like I did not.
I'm not
You
that
feel like
wide.
what's his face? That puppet guy.
the dude that likes the Sesame Street guy.
No, not the Sesame Street puppets. That comedian,
Oh, you mean like
shitty
hand
comedian
puppets?
Guy. No, the ventriloquist guy.
More
than 2
Dunham,
fingers. And
Dunham.
You're basically Jeff
Dunham,
Dunham on a
Jeff
sex
Dunham.
freak crusade at
Oh,
that point.
let me make 9/11
But
jokes
it's only
with your clitoris.
It's
Oh,
the Arab caricature puppet that you're fisting.
You're
all
like,
the time.
oh, what? And you're like, look, instead of like talking to the comedy, you start doing like pretending her vagina is a hand puppet,
Just
and you're like,
ripping it apart. I want fists. Also, we
haven't-
funded 9/11.
they say I smell bad. Oh, I
You know,
haven't
it's-
showered in 3 days. Oh my
It
gosh,
took less than 30 years to whitewash.
he won't go
Our
down
culture.
on me.
You won't go down on me. It's a common complaint that
It
doesn't
is a
actually
common
get complained to the partner.
Yeah, no, it's...
They never say it. They say early on that they're not into it, so you just never do it. And then they probably miss it, or they wanted it and won't say.
Or they make
it's
it...
a cold war of not giving each other oral, and that's what America's founded on.
Or, you try and...
There's nothing wrong with
and
that.
make a point of, wanting to bring your partner to climax in...
in
they
any
feel
fashion,
they feel too much pressure.
Right, and it's your
and
fault.
put on that. And then it's my fault that I don't try enough.
Oh yeah.
And the times I do try, and I'm like eager to want to get to that climax, I'm trying too hard.
You're not trying hard enough. But
it's a tough one.
But they're not trying hard at all, or trying at all to deal with their own hang-ups and insecurities of intimacy or in general that predated you. But
Correct.
it's your fault. You inherited the problem.
I inherited a tanking team that had a couple first-round picks.
Yeah.
And it looked good early on, and then
it's like
some injuries really hampered them late into the season.
Contract.
Yeah.
Isn't that? So
Mike Conley was there.
Mike Conley's awesome.
Mike Conley is awesome. I saw shout out NBA playoffs. Mike Conley.
He's like my age almost.
Yeah, dude, savvy
His 1 year at college was 2007.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was a good year.
That is a good year. 2007. Shout out Hokies.
Shout out losing my virginity.
Ooh, did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was...
No, I mean, never forget.
Yeah,
never forget,
that was 06,
dog.
wasn't it?
06, 07.
Yin and yang. Whatevs.
I don't know why I wasn't saying that. I thought I was being edgy.
I'm being edgy.
Right then. Oh, way to reference the school shooting.
The problem was you weren't being edgy. I was edging.
Ooh.
And I didn't know how to say it in the real time. No, I think about shootings all the time, dude.
I do too.
It's just like, It's like power rankings. Columbine's still way number one. It's not close.
Yeah. The I would say second is Sandy Hook. Probably. This is a good one. This is. What's your top 5?
Top 5.
Who's your goats? What's your goat? This is dark and fucked
rankings.
up, but it is so up our alley.
By the way, links to Lunch Lady LinkedIn. By the way, that's an episode that you need to reference.
If you have not,
Combine, it's like
pause this,
one,
go back,
close.
listen to that.
So
come back.
Should we start from the bottom? Start from the bottom. No,
we're here.
Start from the bottom.
Now the whole team
clean
shooting
ball.
here.
Yeah.
Lunch ladies dodging, kids getting hit. Don't forget about the Hokies. Never forget.
That's awesome, man. They did like a fucking walk or something, and then some weird shit happened there. Why would we
recently?
celebrate? I think it was just they did they had a tribute, or they had a football game. They had they did a tribute that also mashed up with their weekend of the spring football game, and they decided that was a good
time to
combination, and then people almost died skydiving into
I saw that. Thing. That's the way.
Never forget.
We should.
How mad are they that the never forget thing was already taken?
I know it was.
We wasted a good surprise on you.
I know. I mean, Franklin's. I am excited for Franklin's tenure at Tech.
Hey, he doesn't have to play Ohio State, Michigan.
That'll be
and Oregon.
Really, yeah. Actually excited. It'll be cool.
Anyways, great.
It'll be cool. See what they get to.
It.
But yeah, the fact that the skydiver got legitimately hung up on what was a comically huge scoreboard. It's like the fucking size of your apartment complex.
The scoreboard also had the memorial and the names of the people, and you get impaled.
Boom, and you just take out all the names.
Yeah,
it just says,
in the natural,
for whatever reason,
it just the natural exploded when he hits a home run.
Oh, I don't know if I know what you're talking about.
Robert Redford, rest in peace.
God, great actor.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Instead of he hits the scoreboard, all of the names of the victims are up. For whatever weird glitch, it just puts the shooter's name up.
And just flashing the shooting name.
Yeah,
and then there's someone paid for the ad space, and it's just
oh my god,
the shooter's name, and then just the ad
and then there's just
Jollibee or whatever.
Bullet sounds just start ricocheting off of
Jollibee.
Get down.
Eat a Jollibee, and the people are having just someone hadn't been at campus since that happened.
Oh,
they're
shit.
But the Franklin era started. And
Franklin
era! They just freak out.
That's hysterical. Okay, back to our top 10.
I'm going to say, Sandy Hook is
okay,
yeah,
maybe we go 5. Top 5.
Okay.
I would say...
What's 5?
There are some recent ones. Like, here, the problem is, I can do, a top 3. I don't know if I can pull legitimate names for 4 or 5.
I can do a minimum of 5.
I can probably do...
but it's also sad there's like 50 I don't remember.
It's incredibly... As dark as this is, and we're poking fun at the idea that America has all these fucking school shootings.
Well, Ted Turner, he just died today, but it's also kind of his fault. Like, cable news, became what it was.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, he started at fucking cable news, so your fault, Ted Turner.
He is one of those dominant. Yeah, that's a great point.
He wasn't like, be great.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Inspiring more school shootings by plastering it everywhere.
It is.
But also,
if you like do a connect the dots back to like
it's Ted Turner,
the people that the millionaires and how the millionaire class and the billionaire class that really controls America. A lot of that shit is funneled and set up like through media. And if you go back and then you can go back even further, and it's like the people
have you ever seen Citizen Kane?
Newspaper, exactly.
Yeah, I mean it was based on Hearst family.
We're all just fucking cogs in a goddamn system. We're trying to have some goddamn levity.
We're gonna blow it up.
To get
through
system,
it. Let's be clear.
Yeah, blow it up the system, not anything.
Or this
podcast on the charts, motherfucker.
I wasn't good at science, so it's not like I would have been able to do that.
Thought science, incredibly fascinating, very cool. I've always loved it.
Teachers are so bad. I couldn't. They couldn't reach. How are they expect me? They can't reach me. Was that?
Did you do good in bio?
Yeah,
I like bio. How about chemistry?
Facts.
Chemistry, I've struggled.
No, because you need the building blocks. If they fail you in the building blocks, you can't build a tower, and you certainly can't fly a plane.
And that's all it is. I mean, that's legitimately. I remember learning the equations, or like having to try and learn the chemical formulas and stuff. Yeah. Fuck that. Really sucked at
pictures,
that.
And you had to draw. You had to draw molecules.
Only class in high school I got a D in, and that's fucked. That's
I never got a C again, except for like
only class I ever got a D in, and I didn't really get C's. I was an A and B student, like B's, a couple B minuses.
Last episode was called what? And then circumcision something or other. Circumcision wet market, right?
Yes.
And in that episode, we also talked about our SAT scores.
We did. We are two. I would say we're smart people.
We're intelligent.
We are intelligent. I was never book smart. But I don't think a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, I can read this and tell you exactly what it is about it.
Oh yeah. So is there like intuitive intelligence, book smart, and then life smart?
Yeah.
So you got 1 to 3.
I think I'll take life smart with some.
You have
that's intuitive
intelligence for sure.
I think
that's the one I'm granting you.
Thank you.
The other one. If you say you're not book smart, I'll take your word for it.
No, I'm not saying. I think
the other one, it's like I think
life smart.
I don't think we
comes
even know each other if you were. I would have even met if one of us was life smart, like on purpose. No, I know. Instead of like learning from each other, learning from these experiences,
being like, oh, I know exactly the perfect path to like we're life maxing. Like if we were really
for that shithole.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. We have an intrinsic like resistance or an incompatibility with trying to do like the cookie cutter bullshit way.
Yeah, no, it's just, I mean,
at least that's what it feels. That's what it feels like.
I knew it once I when I got to college.
Yeah.
And it was a place I wanted to go because of the sports.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, I didn't know how fucking weird I was. And it's just like, oh, well, I don't fit in here either. Probably even less so.
I was just going to say fit in.
Except for game day, obviously, or at a party a little bit, but it's like, I didn't fit in.
I
have one friend from college.
I have one. I'm lucky. If you take away sports out of my life, my connections to people really are non-existent. Like really, there's not a lot.
Because like a lot of people would, I don't know if this is still a thing, but like their friends would come from work.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It doesn't happen anymore, and God bless them, literally. But like there's young Catholics and stuff, and like that's become hip, I guess. But it's also because they're looking for a connection.
Right.
That's not with God. They're just trying to get laid.
Get laid, meet someone, like some people, and I'm starting to like figure that out. Like really just crave connection. I think they're like once you've like find that feeling, but it's granted it's hard. I can't recreate this with other people. Like
I mean, to pod.
There's a way.
The same person. I've thought about it.
I would say my.
That's why everyone else has quit, and one is my brother and does it sometimes.
Yeah, my cousin.
We can't fuck. He won't fuck me. To be clear, he won't fuck.
I mean, I would if you.
Shout out Luther Danger.
I just gave Andy the fuck me eyes.
No, you gave me the.
The eat me out tongue.
The eat me out. No, you gave me the. That's his Hannibal.
Ooh, the Hannibal.
Yeah, it was a little bit more like that. Was it botched?
Lost my train of thought.
Oh yeah. We're gonna get back to Connection because that's a great segment.
No,
but,
absolutely.
We're gonna finish our school shooting rankings. They're gonna be like, what?
What?
They're ranked.
They're like, I need number
what
3.
What is the number 5
please?
School shooting? The number 3 will shock you. Like that whole like fucking power rankings.
Got some booty going in.
Yeah, I like seeing you look at booty through a window in the dark with your vape in your mouth in a Jetta.
It's literally.
It makes me so happy.
When I was with my my recent ex, who I was with for 3 years, and that is by far the longest relationship I've ever had. I consciously would like not look at like women, and it would like.
Did you hate that you weren't looking?
No, not really, but like.
You feel silly that you ever looked?
No, it was just like a weird, like it was a conscious choice early on to be like, no, like I found someone, like I should only have eyes for them, but like it has felt good to like
objectify,
to like just not
projectify,
not turn away. That's
right.
Funny.
That's a great
funny.
mashup.
I'm projectifying.
It's
no,
like,
but not.
Oh, you
you're
look
not. I'm
good
not.
in
I'm
my
not
kitchen,
turning
like,
away from
dancing
from
to a
what my
song.
eyes see. You know, and I think there was, that.
Your penis. That's true. Your penis doesn't see first.
And I don't know if I don't know if she ever.
I
don't think she made that same conscious decision. I can't. I don't know. I can't say with confidence
of like
or with faith
sizing up men.
that
They're also better at like scoping out men. It's very easy. They don't have to do anything.
That's fair. You don't
They
have
got
to try
eyes in the back
to
of
catch.
the head. They're so busy like dodging accountability that they're very good at looking around and figuring out where the men are.
Yeah, I swear to God, if I send her one more text with like a fucking page of emotion and legitimate legitimate feelings. No. I'm just saying this is just bringing it, and all I get back to start is, I hear what you're saying. God damn it!
That's like
makes me want to fucking punch this
everything
airbag
after the comma. That's the ultimate.
I hear.
After the comma is
what
bullshit.
you're saying. Fuck. No, you don't. You're like you telling me that you hear what I'm saying.
Well, they hear that doesn't like.
What are you gonna say? Like, no, I reject what you're saying.
Yeah,
okay,
is
that the alternative? No, fuck that shit.
Should be alternative. I don't.
Fuck both.
You know my gift of language, right? I don't know what type of person I would be if I had more interactions that went on longer, and then had to decide whether to say what I was actually thinking or feeling, instead of finding a graceful exit or a natural, like, cool off, dual cool off, or at least assume, because they never said anything. Maybe they sat on it. Maybe they cared or they were hurt, and they were expecting me to really pursue them. But eventually you're like, well, they weren't making that effort, so why do I have to feel so bad? But you can feel bad for like 10, 15, 20 years.
Yeah, I know.
That's something to like definitely obliterate. So anyways, number 5. Number 5, school shooting.
And number 5, by the way, perpetrator never got over his ex.
Definitely not. Never had one. Adam Lanza,
has
man.
his fucking AI.
Adam Lanza got catfished or like fucking dude, I was like Adam Lanza cybered with somebody and then they just never called him.
Yeah, instead of instead of a dick pic, someone sent him a picture of like their medieval saber, and he was like, "Oh my god, I just want to see genitalia."
He was just like, "Hey, you can't assume he was gay." Like, no one.
No, I'm not assuming he was gay. I'm just saying he wanted to see some dick on the internet.
There's nothing gay about that. I mean, there could be, but there's nothing.
Nothing gay about that. Just in the same way,
sexual,
you don't have to be
curiosity.
misogynistic to hate women.
Exactly. That's what you know. What that is a party pack quote. I'm just
no,
kidding.
It's
no,
not. That was absolutely an Andy quote.
No, but
man.
it's like to like not. I said to not like them, right?
Yeah, I would say.
I was like, you're saying hate, and I'm like, hate is like.
You don't have to be misogynist to hate.
I've hated individual women, of course.
Right, but I don't hate all women as a group.
No,
I might dislike certain qualities I find to be common across
to waste
the entire class,
it's
the character
accountability.
class.
The lack of accountability is a common enough thing that you could say it's not often stereotyping. Because when are they... Okay, so it's like, if society was fucked up long enough where they never...
I feel like they
were steered one way into being like...
Yeah, they feel like they've been vilified or like
placated.
have been cornered.
Right, and then so you can't just suddenly make...
And now the rebound, the pendulum is swung.
How would you not
and they're
lean
like,
into like...
I'm not the problem.
Yeah.
You got to do this. Man,
it's like, no, your grandma was a victim. You were not a fucking victim of a goddamn thing.
Yeah, your grandma who had to move 2 states away and start a new life because she got pregnant when she was 19. Yeah. My actual great-grandmother had to do that. Shout out to my great-grandmother, because my dad's grandfather was not actually his grandfather. It was a different man who just assumed the role. You know, he wasn't the step granddad.
It's so weird to think of like paternal grandfather.
He wasn't the step granddad.
Or birth grandfather.
The granddad.
I'm nobody's birth grandfather.
God, I stumbled over that fucking meme.
It's okay. I was laughing.
I was laughing in my head.
I growled over it. So
I was laughing.
But it's like, how can you expect there to be like pre-sexual revolution and pre-Gloria Steinem and all this stuff and like multiple women running for president and getting the nomination and just like all these things. Like, you can't just expect there to across the board be accountability or the leaning in towards it. Despite the book called Lean In, guess what they weren't leaning into? Accountability.
No, just fucking dildos.
Shout out Sheryl Sandberg. Eat shit. You worked at Facebook, so you can eat shit. So basically, like, you can't just assume that we were going to get to this place very quickly, because equality, or the concept of equality, requires everyone to have the same degree of accountability.
Right.
Like, is the same degree of opportunity across the board possible? No, it is not. Because there are things physically that a person can't do. Like, okay, so you can't be an astronaut and not be able to, like, handle 0 G's.
Right. You gotta be able to smack cheeks and handle 0 G's, baby.
Yeah, man. And you can't, like, there's things you need to walk for. Or there's things you need to be able to drive a car for. That you need to speak for. Or need to see for. And then, usually it's not your genitalia or your junk, your unit, except for giving physical birth.
Right.
We haven't cracked that code quite yet. They're trying, I guess. Cool. I'll be a surrogate butt.
How to get women to have kids without actually, like...
No, men. It's going to be men, because let's face it, who's going to do the breakthroughs? It's probably going to be men.
Others.
Because they're going into STEM. To be fair, they were told, the people that could make that happen, theoretically right now or in the next few years, that could make men give birth without women...
Are men.
Are going to, by and large, be men.
I guess that's the race. It's the race between sexes to figure out who can
eliminate
life.
The other?
Yeah.
Well, I do feel like women would gladly...
Oh, they would take that role.
They would do it,
easily.
probably, and we would be like...
We would be hesitant.
We would understand more what we're losing.
Yeah, they would be like...
Because I think inherently these days men are kind of don't understand what they're even supposed to, like, be. Or if you do, you're just fucking horribly alone.
Yeah.
Like, there's a solitude to be like, well, what am I supposed to do with all these feelings and this, like, things that I thought were depth, but it's like, there's no value to this? Oh, I can write. It's like, okay, but then...
Yeah, or I can I can do a podcast with my friend, and we can...
Into the Laotian void.
Yeah, hey, this is a legitimate shout-out to our Laotian... Or if
we fucking love you.
If you listen to this podcast, I do love you, because...
I want to be buried in Laos. Really soon, actually.
Bury me in a Laotian field. Lay me down.
I want to die, be buried in a Laotian field, and if there's poppies there, I gotta do my research.
We got put.
If there's not, then you dig me up, and I want heroin to grow over me, and then I want somebody to feel really, really good one time, and then awful the rest of their life.
Have an opium. Have your Laotian opium
because of
experience.
Me, and then I want to be part of that. I want to dissolve into someone's instant addiction and then gradual decline.
I want my ashes to become the foundation of a Laotian opium den.
They're just like, You're just like buried in the sump pump of a Laotian den of opium. I love it. Number 4. Number 5. Hold on, I don't know what my number 5 is. Hold on.
Number 5.
That's great. So you laughed so hard.
Was Christchurch in New Zealand? So that doesn't count.
Not a school.
That's a synagogue. Okay, school. We got Sandy Hook. I'm gonna put that
Sandy Hook's
at
2. Yeah.
number 2.
This was the first elementary.
I guess we'll put
Vivaldi's 3.
which
That
one?
was horrible.
Which one?
Vivaldi?
I thought you said Vivaldi.
Vivaldi, the composer.
Yeah, the composer.
He shot up in music school.
He came back to the future.
Bach to Rock doesn't like to talk about it, but there was like
Beethoven.
Bach actually founded Bach to Rock, and then they had to go. They had filed for bankruptcy back then because Vivaldi shot up the Bach to Rock school. No, Uvalde in the Texas one.
Oh,
because that's one
shit.
the cops just fucking didn't.
No, you're right. Uvalde is
absolutely
probably. Did you put that at 3? Or
I put that at 3. I think it's.
I
think it's the number 2 worst one, but the power rankings, St. Hook's higher.
Yeah.
No
3,
one ever lied, like did a false flag thing and had to pay billions of dollars to parents because
fucking terrible
because
how
of
bad
Sandy
that
Hook.
was.
Or Vivaldi. That was terrible. Also, we were both working with kids when that happened too.
Really,
That day, I was like going into work like an
really
hour
fucked
later.
up.
Yeah, that's 3.
I mean, just
power rankings 3.
I would say that has a firm spot in number 3. Hard to.
Yeah.
In terms of recent impact and cultural significance.
Parkland is either 4 or 5.
Parkland was.
That was just like the first bad one in a while.
Where was that one?
Right,
Orlando?
Florida. No, that was a nightclub shooting. No, Parkland was where the fuck Parkland, Florida is, or wherever it is. I don't know. It's that Nicholas Cruz dude. Like this.
Oh yeah.
I feel bad even saying the names of the people.
I
but
know.
it's just
What a
like,
fucking.
We don't know
person.
very many of the victims' names, you know. And I've watched like while I'm like pseudo employed and kind of not. I'm in this nether zone.
Have you caught up on
I've
some
definitely
shit?
caught up on some school shooting videos. Yeah. Or just like an
out
algorithm
there.
that just starts playing. Like there was a TED Talk that Dylan Klebold's mom did. And I remember watching, I was like, okay, well let's and
Was
then
he was he one of the school shooters?
Yeah, he was the other guy in Columbine.
Oh, you know what?
You probably
think
saw
I've
that
seen
TED.
that.
It was a
I
bullshit
think I've
TED
seen
Talk,
that.
but it's like you don't realize it at first, but it was like one of those things like the video showed a couple points. I was like, oh yeah, that is fucked up. Because it's ultimately talking about a woman that can't even take accountability for being a bad mom when her kid shoots 13 people.
She's like, let me show you
Kills
the
13
problems in our system. Be like, well,
Not
did
me.
you?
Couldn't be
did
her
you,
mother.
Did
One
you?
person in the home with him.
Man, that's.
She's
Wow.
the poster child for no accountability, white women especially.
That's a pretty.
Like,
I would
is
wanna-
she the goat?
I mean,
is she the goat
I understand.
Of no
I understand wanting to fight the feeling of like going into obscurity and like being nothing, but like
no, but just
you don't have to.
pretend that
You
you're
don't
owning it
have
and
to
then
go
also
the other
not
way
own it.
so hard to be like, let me give a TED talk on this.
Yeah,
Wow.
TED will take anybody. I think we could do a TED
We
talk.
could.
What should we TED talk
We'll
about?
call it a Fed talk.
Fed up.
The
Fed
bed
up.
talk.
Our bed. Oh, we're just talking about
The
on a
TED
bed?
talk, ped talk.
This is the bed. We're
is
talking
the
a
bed
bed.
talk.
It's just like one of those. It's like the bed that looks like the bed from fucking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where it's like 7 grandparents that don't work. Do they ever work? Was that ever explained?
How did they not?
He just pops out.
Never
of fucking bed.
explained. Also,
I'll go to the factory with you.
they've been bedridden for years.
It's like,
how
fuck
did they?
you. Yeah.
How did that grandpa get up?
Dude,
How your
Charlie
bed
should have.
sores
That
would
movie
have
should have
eaten
ended with him
through
shooting
him.
his grandparents. and
Be
killing
like,
his relatives.
how are you guys keeping me alive? Number one, there's
do
too
you-
many mouths to feed in this
Yeah.
fucking house.
Like what? And it was what year was that set? That was like set in this when
Like,
it came out. It wasn't set in the past. It was like it came out early 70s.
Well,
it was like 71, I think.
I would have said it was
73
set in
maybe?
like late 60s, 70s.
It was a set where so in
Like,
the modern
in that,
times.
like-
It wasn't set in the
like-
40s, right?
Yeah, just like
So
a dark.
like, and he was too young to fall in World War II.
Yeah.
Charlie, he was like,
And he
Charlie,
didn't-
was like
he didn't
60
go to
no,
school.
Grandpa, what was his name? Grandpa.
It was just
Jack,
Grandpa.
Grandpa, don't do shit. So,
Grandpa-
you need a chaperone?
He's like,
there we go.
He's like, holy fuck,
He,
dude.
like, it was just like he like vaulted out, like he just did,
Yeah.
like when a
Like-
dog takes a shit, and then the
And
next
then they're
30
so
seconds,
happy.
like,
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah,
like,
Grandpa.
golden ticket.
Charlie lived a hard life.
Dude, fuck that. Yeah, and then he was like, oh, you can have this factory.
Dude, I think it's an
Sort of.
allegory for like drugs, kind of a little bit, like the
the-
golden, like I maybe not quite, but like
Or capitalism or
chocolate.
something?
It's like, oh, here's Willy Wonka. It's like, oh fuck, let
We
me
had
get that chocolate
this
bar.
lonely eccentric that gave so many people wanted, no one wanted him. He had to hang out with the
He had to hang out with all
people
the
that
fucking.
what's his face were
He went and hired a bunch of
the little
Hispanics.
people.
Yeah.
Hispanics. Is that the modern take? Is this like they were from like El Salvador and they?
Well, they did.
And he has to like keep ice
in
out
the
of
modern
the factory.
in the modern Johnny Depp. Oh, well, actually, there's been a since modernized version of
the Chalamet
which is Chalamet.
Like, it was like a prequel.
Didn't even fucking see it. Would probably watch it. It was a prequel, but so the like, Johnny Depp one was like
kind of weird, right?
It was Tim Burton, who's honestly weird dude.
He's
great.
Weird. He's great, but the first one also
had a bit of a weird.
It looked like a Burton movie.
Yeah,
right. Didn't it feel like a Burton movie before Burton?
It was like it
His
was kind of
like
like
movie was
it was like a
Big Adventure, which is great.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory has this weird like a Clockwork Orange
vibe
to it.
Yeah.
Like this like
so
like,
number
like
5
V for
school
Vendetta.
shooting is we don't. If we come
coming in hard at number 6.
Virginia Tech
No,
is
yeah,
number,
easily has to be 4. No, we did 4 was
Virginia Tech's
Parkland.
4, Parkland's 5.
Okay, that's our good top 5.
There you go. There's was that a consensus?
I think pretty good. I might maybe I could put Tech into top 3 territory for some. I could see some making that argument.
It was the first college college shooting. The Texas one in the 60s. The tower.
Yeah, see, those get fucking glazed right over.
Well, they didn't think it was a thing. Like, even though it was a national story, it wasn't.
What about Kent State? That's a little different.
That was cops shooting protesters.
You could put National Guard, I guess.
That's the number one National Guard involved shooting so far.
You're like, well, actually,
give it time. Actually,
it was the National Guard service member Thomas Atkinson. He fired a AR-13.
Thomas Atkinson, that's like really upset, right?
I know, he's like, oh, that was not me.
I didn't kill Christmas eggs. You're some schmucks.
Goddamn hippies!
It's not like they got into a
fucking
good school.
Hippies.
They didn't get into a good school.
Like fucking Kent State.
My God. Like flashes, flash before your eyes. Your life.
There's something happening here.
No, the song Ohio.
There's a man with
Crosby,
a gun
Stills,
over
Nash
there.
and Young. Ohio. Fucking great song. That's like that is the ultimate song.
Both of those songs are about it.
That the boomers love that they might not even love like.
Politics,
but they're
like, no, Crosby,
Stills,
Stills, Nash.
You know what
this
is about, dude.
They're like, no. Vietnam was cool.
You still support the Iraq War. Like, why do you even like this song?
That is so fucking accurate.
Neil Young would hate you.
Yeah, oh my God. So would Crosby, Stills, and
Well,
Nash.
Crosby was a dick.
Oh, that's right. I forgot one of them in the band was a dick, and it was him.
Was at least Graham Nash was cool, right?
Neil Young was the best part.
Steven Stills, that was his name?
Steven Stills was cool.
Johnny Jenkins! Dude, that was the greatest power rankings. It's going to be hard to top that.
That is pretty fucking good.
Connection. That's why I was like, we have to finish. They're going to be dying to know. The AI scrape is going to be like, they started power rankings. Number 4
but we really want to know about the connection.
You're talking about connections, like making connections, dating and stuff.
I think
natural progression,
making
school shootings to Hinge.
Making legitimate connections with people and like not thinking about it as just like... Not just thinking about it as like sex and
even though you
and
said
bodies,
and bodies. It's like we're so uncomfortable with like the feelings associated with just we can't even say it like
it is.
It's not just you because I was thinking like, oh, that sounds. I feel hurt.
I know it's like
especially when you're like bodies.
But so like
sex.
I've recently have like literally.
I can hear the desire to purge in that.
I've tried to make like the distinction between like, okay, like I'm looking through Hinge, I'm on these dating apps, and I'm seeing these women, and it's like, oh fuck, she's hot. Like I'm kind of getting turned on there, and it's like, okay, I need to do this thing to like get rid of this, because like that is part of the goal with these women, but it's like I need to get rid of this so I can think about like what it is I'm actually looking for with these people, because it's not just that, but like has such a strong sense in my mind. So it's like
because
remove
you're not,
that.
If
it's
you're
like
not,
okay,
if
what
you're
am
also
I doing?
not in a current situation, except for the next 20 minutes after this pod when I'm gonna jerk you off.
Oh yeah.
You like that pause there? It was a pregnant pause. You're gonna need Plan B for that pause.
$60 a pop, baby.
60. Is that the current go rate?
Can
I trade Plan B futures?
Yeah,
is that something on Kalshi?
Kalshi, yeah.
I'm gonna look it up.
Futures.
Shout out to Kalshi.
I would definitely take the over on that.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like, are there? Now, I don't know if people are having less sex, which is true. because I polled myself.
And I know I am.
Yeah, it's like because I only polled 2 people, and it's me and you.
This is the longest I've gone without sex in 3+ years.
Well, yeah,
Crazy.
that makes sense.
It's a crazy absence. I went from a dearth of like a desert of like.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
I didn't
Jesus
think you did
Christ,
it while you.
like
I knew you. Before.
Like
maybe you did. You said
no,
you
I
went
don't
out
think
with a couple people, but
no, I don't think
the
I did
one that
on-
I
Holy
met,
shit.
you definitely did.
Wow, that's crazy.
You definitely didn't bang her.
That's crazy
She
that
sounded awful.
I'm making these connections. Wow, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah, no, I went.
Hopefully, it's not going to be
25,
too much of a desert up here soon.
And then then there was a moment where I was like, between having a couple encounters and then going like post a breakup and then going to the hospital.
Yeah.
So we go from the hospital, mental hospital, 3 years, no sex, different experiments with medication. I went on some dates. It's not like I was just like, it just wasn't happening. And I was like, okay, it's fine. And then, someone, did me. Great.
Nice.
And then it was, I think after that was when I started actually just having more opportunities to just like try to see what could happen with dating.
Yeah.
As well, but where I thought I was. And then from there, it was more of a, okay, I'll just see how this goes. Like It was as close as I ever got to let's see how this goes. And then that period is when I banged moms.
Oh, fuck
so
yeah.
you brought up something before.
I've matched with some mommies.
Ooh, some mom. There are multiple moms. Has there been a mom match since we started potting?
There's been one
Just
mommy
now?
match.
Just now?
Well, not a new one. We have one mommy match who I did not realize was a mommy.
There's one way to realize.
She had a picture with a kid who is, I have
But it was
now
blurred out.
made the connection, is her child.
How are you going to know if it's a good deal if you don't know if the kid looks cool?
I was just looking.
You're going to blur it out? Oh.
I was just looking at
I'm
faces.
sorry. I'm trying to get to know you. I'm just kidding. You should definitely blur out your kids.
No,
If it's as a man, if you're a woman looking for a man,
see what your kid looks like.
If you're a woman looking for a man, then I feel, is that a double standard? I think it is.
Woman looking for a man.
Well, I know there's the women predators. However,
There are.
Yeah, but it's like, are
sure.
they predatory on single dads or divorced dads?
Probably not, because they probably see that as like extra baggage.
No,
more
they
work.
don't. You would think that. However,
They see it as another opportunity.
no, you see somebody vouch for that.
They see it as like
even
a
if
happy,
they were the
it's a
ones that
happy
discarded.
meal.
No, it's
a
like,
happy meal. They got your main meal.
I can
got
get
a
more
little
toys,
toy.
and it's like that. I can sell them to the Chinese so they can move their money out of China,
Right.
Because it's gonna come to
And we
that.
can bail out their
Their version of Spirit Airlines.
their digital currency.
Yeah, no, they're
CEOs.
Yeah,
Shout out to Trump.
They actually fucking they're buying Pokemon cards to get their money out of China. They get them into the Pokemon cards. They pay a markup, so they have the cards, and then they sell it, and they can get that money out.
I've considered becoming a Pokemon black market injector.
How does one become an injector? You just sell your cards?
You start
fancy.
liquidating Pokemon cards, and you eject them into your body to store them. And then
You know,
after a
is this
certain
why
amount
we
of
play
time,
along?
you take them out of your body.
and they become worth more
and
money.
they become worth more. Exactly.
Ooh, I like this. And we do know a thing or two about Pokemon cards, that they are still popular with the kids. And it's like, I'm going to have to take your cards. And then you don't tell the parents. You keep them and you sell them to the Chinese. You got to keep it moving. Got to
You
keep it
them
moving.
If you hold on to them for too long, there's a fucking paper trail, and they will come looking. I would
Yeah.
say, as you get them, within, I would say 24 hours, they need to be off the premises and into the market.
Into the cloud. If they're in the cloud.
If you
Pokemon
do
cloud.
not get the newly,
You're fucked,
it's
dude.
first. It's
Rip the pack.
First in, first
Get
out.
rid of the
It's
pack.
the FIFO method. The FIFO,
FIFO.
as opposed to your LIFO, last
in,
in, first out. So
Oh
first
my
in,
God.
first out. This is basic shipping. Okay,
Your
if
first
you're
in,
going to come
last
into
in,
the
first out is the
injector
best.
market,
That's
you
dating
need
single
to
moms
know
last in, first out.
what you're doing.
Oh!
Oh, I like it. I like it.
You know when I had more information about this, because I was an older person, and I'm like, okay, well, it's realistic that I might start dating, I might meet people or talk to people that I don't realize I have a kid, or I might become more attracted to someone, and then they're like, oh, they have a kid. Well, I'm not attracted. I'm not like less attracted physically to them.
Right.
You know, and then it's like, what does that say about me? And it's like, you have to like, unless there is market research, of which there is. Now, there's so many people dunking on that stuff online, if you believe that.
Dunking on single moms?
Yeah,
what?
online.
Or dunking on market research?
Dunking on single moms. Like, the market research, which I conducted myself.
You might get a little contact.
It's good. You can lean on my market research to be like, yeah, sometimes it's them. You know, that they're the problem. It's like they don't listen. They listen to every other Taylor Swift song except Anti-Hero, and that's the one they should listen to. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
They listen to Taylor songs.
Like, don't you think men are also inherently, to an extent, nurturers?
Yeah.
A lot of them, maybe probably more than half. And it's like, do you really think that many people are they abandoning the kid or the idea of the kid or a kid they didn't know about? Are they abandoning the woman? Mm-hmm. What do you think?
Probably both.
I think, by and large, they are definitely abandoning the situation because more so...
It seems like extra
the known
baggage.
the known quality of the woman versus the unknown quality of what it would take to be a present father. And it doesn't excuse being not in a kid's life if you're even allowed to be.
Right.
It doesn't excuse that, but it also doesn't mean, like, we should be lining up to... Talk about bailouts. Like, when is the government just going to bail these women out? Spirit Airlines, how about, everyone?
I think that's why they went under, because most of their employees were single moms who kept calling out that their kids kept getting in trouble at work or at school. Oh,
that's the best.
And they just keep
you don't see the connection, right?
You mean week after week after week?
You could get them to a better program, a better school, a better sports team if you had a man.
You just got to find. That's right. You're
like, oh, well, maybe it's a bad kid because I couldn't have an influence around.
They had a you know how some
Honor
some
Flight
companies
their version of Honor Flight is a single moms.
Some companies will have you know, programs that can kind of that looked pretty good. Kind of accelerate.
That was a woman.
That was a good looking woman. Accelerate people. I've kind of lost my train of thought. I saw a beautiful black woman and I didn't know what to do.
Missing out, Laos.
She's driving a Benz.
Is it Benz?
Yes, a Benz, baby. Look at them taillights. And put them
you
tail
recognize.
On the, oh shit! She's coming back. Okay, we're gonna switch the conversation up. So I think most companies
back to the thrilling Spirit Airlines. I brought it up. Though. That's true.
Most companies would have a transition for people that want to try to do something. I really can't keep.
You can't keep your eyes off her.
Companies will try touch. And. What were we talking about?
You want to hold her so much. Our windows are fogged up.
Sweet, it's not from sex, it's from vapes. What were we talking about? So companies will try and you know, they're like, hey, we'll build you up. We'll let you go to college. You know, we'll let you take classes.
Who's saying this?
And you know, Spirit Airlines is like, hey, come in, work for us. We know you got 3 kids.
And get the fuck out.
We know there might be different dads. And you know, we
know
that you want this job to meet potential other dads, and we're okay with that. We offer
in other cities. They just try to get them on to be flight attendants so they can meet dads in other cities.
And then it just turns into human trafficking.
They're just trafficking flight attendants.
I bet you. Or do you think there's airlines?
I was getting paid.
I bet there's dedicated airlines for human trafficking. It's called JEP Airlines.
JEP?
Jeffrey Epstein, baby.
Oh, did he have his own airline?
Is
that are we giving the wrong people a really
good
business idea?
Like, oh my God.
Dude, we just come up with a great business plan.
We could take JetBlue and call it Jet.
Bailing out Spirit and turning it into a trafficking ring? Jesus Christ.
We can get the Somalians in from Minneapolis on it.
You know you would get bailout money. Like, you know you're like... You don't even need a government affairs department at all.
You just gotta wait for the administration to change. Actually, no, not with this current one.
Like, not all of them. Like,
yeah, anyway,
they're all the administrations, man. It goes back to William Henry Harrison. You know, you know why he got sick? He couldn't live with himself because he knew he was trafficking.
He was bringing in all those Chinese kids to build the railroads
and to fuck them.
And to fuck them. They fucked them all the railroads.
Yeah, that's how they tested the
They were like, how many kids can we fuck?
The veracity of having a railroad.
How many boy can we fuck in one train car before too much for rail?
They were fucking the Chinese boy, the kids, right? And so you just did, is that your, like,
do you think
William Henry Harrison railroad underling, like?
What type of kid do you think it has?
Oh, Jesus.
This is really,
We're not
child pedophiles.
Traffic. We're not doing traffic victim.
I'm going to stop myself from the next
pivot.
question.
Just back it up. Back it up.
Pivot. Not as much as
back
that.
it up.
So there's probably, what I was going to say was, I was going to be like, there's
something
probably,
Emirates, probably.
There's probably a certain type of kid out there that could probably really, it's probably just taking it a lot, like, has been through some shit.
So you say, backtrack, and then do it anyways.
Why not? Just kidding. I'm done.
Oh my God, that's so... All right, so here I have some mom stories about interacting with them and just being like, you know what? It's fine. I can lean into it. It's cool. Whatever. I'm cool.
And you're like, I can leave this at any moment.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, someone else did. There's a precedence. Yeah. It's like a Supreme Court already made a ruling.
That's exactly
it's
what
like, how much you have to stack the court
in the ruling of Andrew versus.
It's just that there's 9 Clarence Thomases ruling on it. Fuck you, bitch.
He's like,
who cares?
He's like, I got an RV. I want to go right around.
Yeah, pull out and bail.
I got a white bitch out.
You don't have to pull out.
That's like, I'm going to pull this ladder up behind me and fuck over the rest of the African American people.
Correct. That is correct.
Yes, correct.
Like the ladies' man character. That was what's his face? Tim Meadows. He's good. He should be on the Supreme Court. Yeah, like they just will let you. They're gonna kind of tell you like it is, but you don't have to like take it.
If you don't want it.
Yeah, you don't have to take their criticisms because no one else did. You don't have to. Either they have a dad is fine. He's not there, so you can woohoo.
Yeah.
For a bit until they're on to you.
You get to pretend to be the dad. If
that's your
great
thing. Yeah, that's kind of tough. Because they either withhold the concept of the kid from you, so you don't even know what you're dealing with long term, or they're right there from the get go.
Right. And
I've experienced the second one. So I met with this lady, and
I like ladies.
She was in my phone later as Chick-fil-A mom.
Oh, I've heard this one.
You've heard this one?
That's
oh my gosh! Oh, this is a good one. Yeah, so I was just like, all right, see better kids, whatever. I'm just gonna hang. I'm gonna have a little Chick-fil-A, and then I'm following you back to your house. Okay.
Oh, you're putting your kid to bed?
Oh, yeah, put him to bed. Oh, are we watching Jumanji? Oh, are we suddenly not finishing Jumanji?
Are we suddenly finishing each other?
Well, no, there was just like, I had a issue. It was
we do from time to time.
It was a sex issue.
It's okay. Like, we all been there.
Yeah. Anyways, but it's just kind of weird. And then you talk about like, at a certain point, you're either something's weird's gonna happen. It was just them opening up. Okay. But how is someone like simultaneously? They're going through it when they're like, oh, he's a safe space. Also, I think I should fuck him. Also, he met my kid already.
Now we're good.
Like we've covered all the bases.
Why can't we just jump right into this?
It's like
thing?
It was like the other guy, except he didn't hit me. That's basically what she was talking about. And it's just like, okay, all right, well, and then like trying to be. It's almost like that concept of the cool girl, like. That is like the idea that cool girl situation is a myth. I think
you were the cool guy.
The cool Andy is a myth because it's just like you fall ass forward into having an opportunity to prematurely ejaculate.
I did it quite a lot.
After Jumanji.
The original or the remake?
No, it was not the Rob. It was the first remake. But the hilarious part, I did hang out with her again. I definitely watched Jumanji 2 and Prematured again.
I was going to say, if you don't pre-me
I think I did. I don't know. It didn't pan out. Surprise.
Pre-me Jumanji in her big titty.
Yeah, and another time I went out with a lady and, I went out with her, mid-hour, and I went out again. I just went to her place. And then I'm like...
Did you guys just...
Yeah, we banged, but we fucking fucked on the couch. But, like, the kid was home, like, asleep in the other room. I'm just like... Is this on me? Like, is this on me to, like, make this choice to not do this? That's bad.
It is. I think, well, they're
Right?
obviously okay with it.
I know, but what if I was like, oh, you know, I don't want to be the disembodied grunting voice that someone has nightmares. But it's like, also, I'm not going to be around long enough to be taking them to therapy. So
Yeah, what you want to do from here is up to
even if
you.
it was my choice to stick around, it's like, it's not like I was like ducking calls or something. It just happens. They're probably, you know what probably happened? Was just like, oh my God, that was very irresponsible of me.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how I feel about that.
You know what?
And
probably not. What's more likely to happen
What do you think was going through the head?
is probably like this is an opportunity for me, like,
For growth?
to get a provider, to get someone else.
Very good seg. So you didn't know that they were.
I did not
You swiped
know.
enough people because you're swiping near a goon state mentality. You weren't gooning to it. Probably, I probably did a lot.
But no, I think
You're like
within
you're like
I'm-
adjusting yourself while you're swiping after like 5 minutes of it.
not
It starts to be like
actively.
brom, brom,
It's-
brom.
I'm selective.
Next.
I'm a selective swiper.
Ooh.
At least I'd like
On
to think.
photos,
At least
not
I like
on-
to think.
Not on examining a profile.
Yeah, not on.
And that's fine. You're new at it.
Exactly. I would say I'm removed.
You're back at it.
I'm
You're new.
back to it.
They got different features now, probably.
They do. I signed up for Tinder, which was stupid. I did the Tinder Plus for
Now?
a week. No, not now.
back
I did it
then?
for a week, and then
Oh
it
my
charged. I'm even more pissed at myself because then it charged me again, and then it didn't fucking like give me the grandfather in. It was like, oh, you canceled now? Okay, you're done. It didn't give me like the rest of the week.
When it's based on horniness or loneliness, like
I
they know they
it's
got
so
you.
stupid. I know. And
They
I
know
like,
they got you. You don't give
but
a discount to an
they
addict.
got me one time. They got me one time.
Exactly, it's first taste free. Well, no, in your case,
no,
you
it's
paid
not
right
free.
off the
I
bat.
paid a little bit,
Hey
and
man, that's okay.
it
I was a
wasn't worth the
premium man
difference.
myself.
What I would pay for the difference on is Hinge, but I'm not paying for it now, and I'm
You shouldn't. I don't know if you
I'm bringing in-
necessarily want to pay for it until you don't match with people that you would.
I don't think there's a need to. I guess
You
right
would
now.
walk around in public with,
I
and
think-
not feel like that you were reaching, and it's obvious to a stranger. Not to play
Good point.
into what we
No,
talked
no.
about of
That's a
like
good point.
perception and thinking that people are thinking about us. They're not.
But if you give them
not thinking about
ammo,
us. Yeah.
you give them
But
ammo,
they're
they're
like,
gonna
man.
fucking yeah.
That lady's got some stuff going on,
Right.
and still was
Right.
able to pull that guy physically. But what's going on with his life?
I know. See, that's
But that's a perception too. They might be the best person you'll ever find,
Right.
personality-wise, and then you're like,
she's
oh
got
my
a Cubs
God.
hat on with a dog,
And
it's pretty
their
good.
pictures, and it's like, oh, wow, they got a real death grip, that sleepover grip. It's like, that's what you want, man. You want, but you don't
someone
know.
that's gonna grip and not
You
let go.
don't know what it's gonna be like.
Yeah.
Every time you could assume.
You don't know when the rug's
They
gonna
could-
get pulled out from under you.
Yeah. You don't know. You don't know. Oh God.
Sometimes you
just
might
don't
be.
know.
One day you might be in a Laotian.
Dude, I want to
A
go to
Laotian
Laotian
factory,
prison because we
you know.
violated their standards.
We've definitely sent some people to prison for listening to this podcast.
We're gonna do more.
Is it, topic of children and pedophiles and which children type of
talking
children
about-
can make it through life with
It's-
being raped and still
waking
achieve?
through life with being a rape and still achieve. Oh my God, that's gold. That's gold.
I got it for days, baby.
I got it for days.
Golder
Oh,
than
my-
my piss.
Golden piss, man.
Golder than my
Golden
piss.
than your
God
piss.
damn it.
It's good if your piss is yellow, right?
It's good. It means that your cells are spreading.
They're supposed to spread. Yes
I've
or
heard.
no?
Yeah. Your cells when you
Are
pee,
sperm cells?
Are
there cells within sperm?
we're all cells.
Like
I think we're in
we're
cells
made of
too.
cells. I mean, I don't.
That was good. I
really
set
good.
myself
know,
up for that. I didn't
yeah.
even realize it.
Hello,
I was
walking
like,
into an
wait, here we go. I can be
Walking in
I can be an
Memphis.
incel.
You would be like, I don't know. I think there's like a category of incel. Well, yeah, like that's the category. There's like the category.
No.
Yeah.
I will not willfully put myself into
Well,
it.
I mean, it's like, oh, well, yeah, of course. But it's not because of your looks.
I'm like,
Or it's more like,
No,
well,
I don't even
start.
I don't even think I want to playfully.
I'm
like,
not
accept
going to accept this label.
I'm
It's
not.
like when I asked you if you want this Mountain Dew, and it was
No,
like,
I don't want your Mountain
you're
Dew.
like, no way. And I was like,
You're like, okay.
Well, it's like,
I'm like, I don't fucking want it. God,
This is the guy that just like
such an asshole. Man.
mainlines vapes, and then texted me last night about your nightly or morning after candy poops. I was like, what?
Yeah, dude.
Are you talking about?
I
was like, it can be enough that, that makes more sense when we had that coworker that messed with you about your like fruit snacks and soda. And it was kind of funny, but I was also like, oh, that struck a nerve.
like,
but like, I
motherfucker,
get it now. But it's like,
I was also like, had some issues, and so
at the time.
Well, I'm still.
Yeah. But it's so funny that it's like we zero in on like the fruit snacks, and it's like, no, I will not have your stuff. And then I was like, well, I don't really want it either. I was just method drinking, just like get into the character of like the protagonist I'm writing, and also the the botting, and it was just funny. And I love that. I'm like, at least like we clear stuff if we find out like it's, is this actually a sore point? And then you have to like kind of as a unit decide. If there's a funny element that it's just like it makes us feel better because we're like, oh my god, that is so us. Yeah. That's so us. But it was really funny because you're like, I told you for the last time. When you got out of your car, you were like, is that even him? Oh yeah, he looks pissed off. That's Patrick.
Wait, what?
But I was like, from over here.
What happened?
When you got out of your car, I was just like, oh, I'm here. But it was just your vibe because you had the duffel bag. Oh. It's like you were just like going to work, like it was like a toolkit. Yeah. By the way, that duffel is fucking awesome. Shout out to Grandpa.
Shout out to my grandpa.
Yeah, this feels amazing here with this.
Who drank a lot.
We are fogged up talking about our grandparents right now.
No, it's a really, honestly, it's a sweet fucking Nike duffel. It's
dope.
like,
I got a blowjob in my grandparents' van once.
Nice.
Yeah, and I think they lost like a fingernail in. I wonder if that ever turned
I jerked off in the back of my van on the way to drop my sister off at college. under a blanket.
Yeah. Was it an Afghan? Dude, that's a challenge.
What does that mean?
The Afghan is like, like the flames, like it's thicker, like larger, but it has like holes. So you get to do it in the spot.
You're talking blankets?
Yeah, not like the person that you were thinking about.
Oh,
being an Afghan.
Is it an Afghan minivan?
Is it an Afghan minivan? What is an Afghan minivan?
Afghan minivan blow up from Japan.
You get a Afghan minivan, Afghan van from Japan.
African van from Japan.
We're an African band.
We are
from Japan.
I'm imagining a bunch of like
that you're like a
Somalian
stand
dudes.
for an African band.
I'm imagining
an Afghan band from Japan. You're mentioning Somalian dudes doing what?
A bunch of Somalian dudes. Oh fuck me! Did my vape?
Did you lose your vape again, dude? I love when you lose your vape.
Well, probably filmed this.
Dude, you're
shit.
like you just fucking losing your goddamn mind off. Losing your vape is like a. I don't know, man. Don't they make thicker vapes? I know your throat can take it.
It sounded like it.
No. Like they have to make thicker vapes than the thing you put in there. By the way, your photos, dude, I fucking love seeing your vape photos.
It's right there. I'm just high.
Oh, that's your weed vape.
That's my weed vape and my Nick vape. Put them together, make me masturbate.
Okay, bye.